What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Doing Things with E-Dub. Back with another one. We're in vacation mode right now, just relaxing, taking it easy. Figured we'd do a couple different videos for a couple different items, just some finger foods, some things to play around with, just kind of kick off the summer, get that summer feel, that summer vibe. So today we're going to be doing chicken kebabs. All right. First and foremost, hope everybody's having a great start to the summer. Really just looking forward to traveling with the COVID and everything else going on. Just take your mind off everything. So, hope all is well. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. Hope you keep doing things with E-Dub. Alright, so let's get into the video. Here you see me kind of doing the peppers, just doing the prep work for the peppers. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that, I do my peppers a certain type of way. Most people just chop the peppers up and they'll eat the whole pepper. I don't actually like the cores. And so you see me kind of separate the darker area of the peppers from the cores, and that's what I like to eat. Mainly just because I just don't care for that crunchy aspect of the peppers. I like to kind of blanch them or saute them down a little bit so they're a little bit firmer and not too crunchy. So basically, a good tip when you're going to do kebabs or something like this is you may want to blanch your peppers, onions, and stuff. If you're going to do onions, I didn't choose to do onions. I like peppers. I'm not a fan of onions. But if you like to do onions, I would also blanch them with the peppers. And basically, all you need to do is just kind of flash them. Just, go ahead and marinate them with your oil, your seasonings that you're going to use. You don't have to use the same seasonings that I pick. You can use whatever ones you like. But, you're going to go ahead and season them, oil them, put them in a pan, mix them really, really, really well. And then you're just going to kind of cook them for like maybe a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. You don't want to actually soften them up. You just want to soften them enough to where you're sticking them with the skewers and it's going right through there, no problem. You don't have any issues. And if you're somebody that likes that crunch and you just feel like, well, I don't feel like I want to have them too soft, I want them to be crunchy when I'm grilling them, that's fine too. You don't have to blanch them. Blanching them only makes it easier for you to get them on the sticks. And when they are raw and crunchy, they will give you a little bit of toughness as you're trying to plate them on the sticks. So just be aware of that when you're going to make your kebabs. One of the things I like to do is I like to season them very, very well, marinate them, and kind of just let them sit. So what I did is after I seasoned them, I marinated them in a little bit of olive oil, and then I stuck them in the refrigerator for 45 minutes to an hour just to let them kind of gel together and mesh well. All those ingredients and seasons and stuff just kind of just sticking to the chicken, sticking to the peppers. And then when the time is right, you go ahead, and you start grilling them off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to actually start sticking them. And one of the main things that you want to kind of focus on, because if you don't, you'll end up having some lopsided skewers. So you want to start with your meat. Whether you're doing shrimp, steak, chicken, lamb, start with your meat. And the reason why you want to start with your meat is because you kind of want your skewers to cook evenly. You want them to be balanced. You don't want it to be, one end's cooked and the other end's still kind of raw. So having your meat at each end kind of gives you almost, if you're like in a vehicle, and you got two wheels on one side and two wheels on the other, and you're on the road, everything's even. So that's pretty much what you're looking at with your skewer as you place them on the grill. You can cook them on the flat top. I chose to do a grill today. Being that we're out of town, we're on vacation, we had limited resources. I couldn't take my flat top with me, so we did them on the grill. And with a grill that has grates, again, you want to make sure everything is equal and balanced. So a way to provide that is just making sure that you have meat on each end. So you start with meat, you should end with meat. At least try to. If it doesn't end up working out that way, and maybe you are down to your last one, or your last couple ones, and you might have to do just peppers or something, or maybe you ran out of peppers. Maybe you just have to do just meat. Either way, try to get it as balanced as possible. All right, so you see me in the video. I'm mixing the peppers really, really well, trying to get them coated with everything before I start sticking and doing the skewers. This way, it's like, every bite's just going to be flavorful. You're just going to taste flavors in every single bite. And that's what you're really going for there. You want to, have a good time, a few drinks and stuff, relaxing with family, and you want to eat good food. So this is definitely a great idea if you're just kind of just doing the family thing, or even if you're having a few friends over, obviously that's going to depend on how much food you make. I just did a couple 8-ounce chicken breasts because it was just 4 or 5 of us, and that's plenty. I mean, obviously we did some other things besides chicken skewers, but for this video, I wanted to show the chicken skewers. So here it is. I'm plating them up, and what I'm going for here is I'm trying to do a combination of, what I want. Do I want more chicken versus more peppers? Do I want more peppers versus more chicken? What kind of peppers do I want to taste with my chicken? Just a mixture of all that stuff. So that's how you see me doing it. I'm sticking the meat in there first, and then I'm adding the peppers in there. And the peppers are just going to kind of season with the chicken on the grill. I mean, they're just going to really add that flavor to the chicken. If you're not a fan of green, red peppers, you can, use poblanos or, whatever peppers you're into, some sweet peppers and stuff like that. I happen to personally like hot peppers, sweet peppers, and all of them. I'm just not a heavy onion fan. I can do the onions, but I'm just not someone that's going to go out there and, put a whole bunch of onions on my dishes that I like to eat. So that's why you don't see any onions in this video. The best thing about it is, with these, you can really kind of mix and match and do it to cater to what you're into. I've done these for some different events and stuff and venues, and some people just want chicken. They just put the chicken on a kebab. That's it. That's all I want. And then some people are vegetarian, so all they want is peppers. So you really can mix and match. If you're doing it for your kids, like I did a couple for my daughter, she obviously doesn't eat peppers yet. So I just did a couple with just chicken on them, and they turned out great. So that's what your finished product looks like before you go ahead and put it on the grill. Everything's uniform, everything's matching up well. All right. So now we're going to make sure we have the grill on about medium heat. Now you can do one side medium, and then you can do one side hot. This way you can kind of shift them as they start to cook and progress a little bit faster. Some may cook faster than others depending on the size of the chicken that's on there, and some may take a little bit longer. So you don't have to have your whole grill on medium. I would just do half and half. I would do half my grill medium, half my grill hot. I'd probably start out medium, let them cook thoroughly, and then maybe move them to hot heat to kind of finish them off and just give them a little bit of a char. I like my chicken to have a little bit of a crunch, so I'm looking for that char, especially using a grill. If you're not somebody that likes your food charred, use the top rack, or you can cook them all the way through on the medium side. So it really is a preference at that point on what you end up doing and how you like it. Alright, so now we're starting to finish them, and what you see here is we're just doing a rotation turn, because what we're going after here is we're going after making sure the chicken is cooked all the way through. That's what we're going for. You don't want to have 2 pieces of chicken that are cooked and then your 3rd or 4th piece maybe still raw. So rotating them is a must. Keep them on that flame and just paying attention to the heat. So now we're coming down the line and we're looking at the finished product here. Now, because it's more than just me eating, I didn't glaze all of these with the spicy chili glaze that I was using. I just did a couple of them, so I don't have that in the video, but that is a nice touch when you're finally all said and done. Adding that spicy Asian glaze on there. I forget who makes it. I want to say Bullseye makes it, but it's really good. Check it out when you get a chance, and let me know. Hey, check this video out. See something you like, hit me in the comments. Let me know. And as always, keep doing things with Edub. And we'll see you next time. We appreciate you. If you're not already a fan, please go like and subscribe. Keep up with that algorithm. And we're going to keep on rocking out. Keep pumping videos out on the daily. And we're going to keep on doing things with Edub over and over again. Alright. Y'all keep enjoying the summertime. Take care. And I'll see you next time.